out of nowhere question of the week is going to go to both my guys, Mr. Nitram, Mr. Chano Hayes. Fellas, what is going
Yeah.
on?
What's up?
Not much. As you know, we just ended 2024, start of a new year. We're now in 2025. But I want to ask you guys one question because I've seen a lot of people giving out their awards, giving people their flowers, which we're going to do towards the end of the show tonight. But at the beginning of this episode, I want you guys to give your flowers to the worst wrestler of the year.
I'm gonna go Nitram first because I feel like mine's is on.
Damn, Nitram, you didn't have one match this year, bro. He said you suck.
I'll take my flowers.
But who you got, Nitram? He's gonna let you have the floor here.
Everyone's expecting me to say Trick Williams because of how it is. But I will agree that Trick Williams, throughout the progress of 2024, actually did end up having the last month or so a decently well. The worst wrestler that this year that I cannot understand what's going on is Nikita Lyons. I cannot understand what's going on with her. I don't get it. I mean, I get it. I get why she's there. But as far as a wrestler, I don't get it. She's been there way too long to be doing the same bad moves, to be doing little butt thrusts to people, and the nunchucks got to go. There's a lot of things wrong with Nikita Lyons. I don't understand the character. I don't like the story that she's in with my boy Adonis. There's so much better talent on NXT right now, and she is taking up TV time, and she is really bad. And I'm sorry.
Chana?
That's crazy. I wasn't even thinking about anybody in NXT. The hater in me wants to say Chris Jericho and Miz and Rey Mysterio just to piss people off. But I got to give it to Britt Baker. She's just been downright awful.
She had a bad year.
She did have a bad year.
Really bad year. From sitting the bed at All In to screaming at the Serena Deeb across the thing. They don't care. It's just terrible year for Sis. Losing Adam Cole, baby.
Not getting a pop in Pittsburgh. I kind of agree with you.
Not getting a pop in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, she's there in her off time cleaning their teeth and they don't care about it. Imagine finding out your dentist is this awesome person and you just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's Britt Baker, the DMD? Yeah, that's fine. I got an appointment with her in the morning, so I hope she wraps this up now. Sis has not had a good year.
She's in Wyoming.
Yeah, right?
I have an appointment at 8:30 in the morning. Oh, man. You know it, Britt Baker.
Crazy.
Britt Baker might be the answer right there. I'm happy you changed your answer from Nitram to Britt Baker because obviously that's not fair for Nitram. Doesn't even get in the ring. But
listen, I got a video camera in Martin's crib, and I be seeing the handicap matches between him and Giuliano against Brandon. let's just say the technique needs some work.
You know, I got frog splashed at a baseball game this year. That did happen.
That is true. The frog splash was a little iffy, but you know.
You didn't sell it well enough either. You should have sold that shit like a shotgun to the
side. It was hard to sell, you know, because like feet and then knees hit, and then the hands came across.
He just kind of fell on me.
It was really hard for him. It was really hard for him to sell it.
Over here at this point.
Well, hey, fellas, I'm glad all three of us are back. We got a lot to talk about. Ric Flair wants a final match, apparently. Jeff Jarrett also on his last run for the year. Julia Hart is back, and we're going to do some end of the year awards as well. But for right now, let's go ahead and start our show.
Four sides of the ring, four sides of the ring. Everybody out here got an opinion, your ego should die in the ring. If the debate's getting heated, we heating, you know it's been fire in the ring. We them guys in the ring, leave with your pride in the sling. Four sides of the ring, four sides of the ring. Everybody out here got an opinion, your ego should die in the ring. If the debate's getting heated, we heating, you know it's been fire in the ring. We them
What is going on, Ringsiders? Your favorite faction is back. I am your host, Marcus Hernandez. I am with Nit Ram, the one that makes you say, "Oh damn," and I am with Chano Hayes, Chano Theory, Chano the God, Chano. See
I'm
what
gonna
else?
work with it. I'm gonna find out coming. I was
2025 is
thinking
coming
next
out.
one.
We're in 2025, so we gotta add. We gotta keep adding to your name here.
I was gonna write the nickname Channel the Savant, but you know I gotta start off the year a little low key.
El Hijo del Blanquito. That's your new nickname, bro.
That sounds racially motivated. I know my
only
father's
half,
a white
only,
man, but damn.
only half.
Yes. If you guys want to know where my father is a Caucasian man.
What?
He's not Dominican.
Man.
Like, oh.
But what I tell you, I was gonna do the Chano Hayes, but I guess since Samantha Irvin is doing the Chelsea Green, it's not as fun anymore. So yeah, we were just gonna have to. We're just gonna have to.
They try it just sucks.
They tried it. It just sucks. Yeah, it just sucks.
I'm not gonna hold you. I love when the male announcers try to do it. I'm like, yeah, struggle. Because if we try to hit that pitch and it just doesn't sound good, but I'm like, you know what? You tried, buddy. So in case you guys haven't noticed, well, for the people at home, I sent these North Carolinians to WrestleK to go get my AEW belt signed. I'm trying to see my finger where it is. I had them get it signed for me by Jay White, Switchblade, to go, Juice Robinson, and Mrs. Robinson. Because you gotta do both of them. Love them
you gotta do both of them. It would have been dope if she would have signed it, Miss Robinson. She was an absolute pleasure to meet. She was really awesome. Actually, all three of them were really cool. I will say, Jay did not look happy at all when we asked him to hold the belt. He was just like, you really want me to take a picture with this thing? I haven't even won it yet.
He shouldn't even have an issue. He fucking kidnapped the belt for like a month. Remember that?
No facts. He looked like he was just like, okay, I guess. And then Juice was like, when Brendan was like, hey, would you sign this for my buddy? He's a huge fan of you. He's just like, well, wouldn't he rather have Jay sign it? I mean, he has a better chance of actually holding this thing. And Brendan was just like, no, but he really wants you to sign it.
The best part was Tony signed it last, and she looked at the other two signatures and she goes, I can cross these out. It's like, and Brendan's like, please don't. And she's like, I guess you'll waste your money. It's like the funniest thing.
I would have been mad baffled. I'm like, bro, why is there a crossed out? Where's there crossed out?
two crossed out names just by Tony Storm or so. That'd have been crazy, man.
No, I'm not gonna hold you. If I only had a choice for one signature the whole entire weekend, 1,000%, it would have been Juice.
I know, yeah, I know that for a fact.
Bro, it's Juice. He's a fucking record, and I love him.
What's really crazy is I could have been on my inner Sean Ross app and reported that Juice Robinson was injured because I noticed it right when we got there, and I told the guys, I was like, yeah, Juice is injured. He can't stand up. And then we saw him crutch out, and then as soon as I saw that, like 10 minutes later, Sean Ross was like, yeah, Juice obtained an injury. We noticed that WrestleK, and I was like, that could have been me. I could have did that.
Yeah, it could have been, but it was all. It just wouldn't have planned it out right. You know what I mean? It was like 10:30 on a Friday morning. Collision hasn't even happened yet. He got hurt on that episode of Collision or Rampage. I think it was Rampage. Yeah, Rampage. He got hurt during that episode that they were about to air that night.
He's a time traveler.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's a time traveler. No, because I was asking the same questions, and I was like, that same night, I was like, how is Kyle Fletcher going to be on Rampage if he's supposed to be out here in North Carolina? If he's out here taking photos. And I was like, oh, it's pre-recorded. I totally forgot about that. Like, oh, yeah, it's pre-recorded.
But that pre-recorded should be fucking you up. I swear to God.
It does, 100%. You're just like, damn, what the hell's going on?
Yo, this is my resolution for 2025. I want to go to less wrestling events. And not because I dislike wrestling. I just want to spend less money. These shows are fucking expensive. Jesus Christ.
So you just gotta like pick your 4 major shows a year, you know what I mean?
No. I'm going to AEW shows.
The company card?
No.
Ant still has it. When Anthony still has it, yeah, he never came back.
He's in Trinidad. You guys didn't get the
I tried calling the bank, but they were like, if you don't have the original card, we can't help you. So I was just like,
yeah, he's
I'm just asked out.
Nah, bro, but I swear to God, bro, I was looking at tickets because Raw was gonna be at the Garden for the first time in God knows how long.
Been a minute.
I was like, Jesus Christ, this shit is expensive. Meanwhile,
That's because it's the
remember
Garden, though.
Nah, they was expensive at the Barclays Center too. Don't let them lie to you.
I don't know. My ticket at the Barclays was paid for because I was helping Brandy move.
Yeah, over here, big ball of BP.
But then we won two. Technically, my tickets were free because we won 2 tickets from Jade and Bianca that day.
Yes, and I went to that show, and it wasn't even at the Barclays Center. You're a Knicks fan? That's crazy. That was
MSG.
Garden.
That was MSG. I'm sorry.
That was the Mecca, the holy.
I've actually never been to Barclays.
It's a
I probably wouldn't step foot in there anyway.
You're not missing much. It's a small arena. It's not great.
Not bad.
No, yeah, but it's like SummerSlam's coming up at MetLife, bro, and it's like, damn, am I really gonna spend $900 to go fucking change the light bulbs at MetLife Stadium? Like, this is crazy.
What you got to do is get a job there now.
Bro,
you gotta work.
So you want me to go get a job, right? You guys, if you guys don't know, I'm never home now as it is. So NetRam wants me to commit to the bit and work with MetLife when I'm never at my actual job. And work there till SummerSlam, so I get to watch it for free from my little TV, even if they even have it playing on the little TV. Which is, by the way, how I saw the Beyonce. That's how I saw the Beyonce concert at City Fair, because I was working it.
I mean, it makes sense. You know what I mean?
No, bro, I'm telling you, how much you think these SummerSlam tickets are? They got to be like $550 for a bullshit seat.
Yeah, no, they're definitely going to be up there. They're definitely going to be up there. I'd probably say anywhere between like 6, 7.
And all my boys would be like,
third section.
They'll be like, yo, this in the backyard, let's go. Then let's say I buy the ticket, right? Then I gotta explain to everybody what's going on in each storyline and why it matters, what's going on.
Because
you know what I mean?
MetLife, a lot of people don't know this, but like MetLife Stadium sucks.
It does.
It sucks. It's too oval around. You know what I mean? So like, it doesn't focus on the center point of the field. So if you're on the sides of the stadium, they're terrible seats. You're not seeing anything. And if you're high up on the balcony or the bleachers, you're not seeing anything.
Bro, it's not great.
MetLife is a terrible stadium.
If I have to say anything,
though, when Chano gets there and he's going upstairs and he just sees Zombie King on the floor tickets, like looking at him like, oh shit,
ringside. He's ringside.
I found him. The Zombie King is stateside, guys.
Well, fellas, man, we've been away for 2 weeks. How did you guys enjoy your 2-week break? A courtesy, of the founder himself. 2 weeks unpaid. You know how I do, y'all. Spend time with that family during the holiday season.
Shit, I was like, yo, Marcus, I really need to record these 2 episodes to go get paid. He's like, you be alright.
I've been sitting in the chat for 2 weeks. I'm just like, y'all ever gonna come in?
Yo, bro.
I kept waiting for host. I was like, where everybody at? I love that Will Smith meme.
Y'all have a good Christmas, good New Year.
I did. My son had a good Christmas. Man. That's all that matters.
The only thing that really been messing me up is these major holidays is in the middle of the week, and I'm off for like a day or 2.
Right.
And I come back, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what day is it?
Oh no, facts.
Like they was talking about, we recorded. I was like, recorded? It's not Monday? No, yesterday. It was yesterday. They're talking about Dynamite. I'm like, what are you guys talking about Dynamite for? It's Sunday. Is there a pay-per-view? Am I missing a pay-per-view right now? I swear to God, World's End was like the other day. He's like, oh my God, it's not Sunday. It's Wednesday night. I was like, Jesus Christ. It's been messing with me.
Liddy's in the chat. She says hello, Chana. As you know, you're her favorite. And then we got Brendan the guys also in the chat. He says good evening, and he says the belt has signatures. The belt does have signatures, Brendan.
The belt has signatures.
3 of them to be exact.
The next signature is gonna be the maximum male models.
You get Grayson any wrestling toys?
I actually gave him his first John Cena, so
nice.
There's gonna be a giveaway soon. I don't know when. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But basically, nice. I have like 15 John Cena figures, which I also give to the Giuliano and Marcus Jr. over there.
No, I have an idea for that. We'll talk about that after the show. Okay, got his first John Cena. Brand new John Cena, or is it old school? I know you got the old school toys on deck.
Shit, I would have to ask my mom. Yo, Ma, how old are these John Cena figures?
Giuliano's was 2011's greatest hits. It said it on the box.
Yo, bro, we had.
Damn, my man had greatest hits in 2011.
Bro, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. I remember because we used to go to the Toys R Us in Times Square before they shut it down, and the wrestling toy section was right by the brolic ass dinosaur. And like I was young,
That's
I was man,
hilarious.
sick of that dinosaur. I was like, yo, what if that shit come real one day? You know what I mean? just fucking me up, and I'm looking for a brand new wrestler.
Save me, John Cena.
what about you, Nick Ram? Did Giuliano get any wrestlers? I hooked him up. I hooked him up this year.
He got Cody Rhodes. He got John Cena. He got Mike Santana. He has a JBL. I think that's all the wrestlers. He got a lot of cars. You know, he's real into his racing.
Yeah.
Listen, as long as he got the real needle mover himself, that's all that matters.
I'm not gonna lie, fellas. That Cody Rhodes toy, $22. And I was just like, that's crazy. Because wrestling toys when I was a kid was like $10, $9.
Nah, dude, wrestling toys are expensive.
At the time, it was still expensive.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, you know what though? I think me and Nick Ram had this conversation before. It was just like, but wrestling toys from when we were kids to wrestling toys right now have expanded and evolved so much. Like the limbs on my wrestling toys didn't move. The limbs on the wrestling toys now, like they all move.
You can move each and individual finger.
Like fingers.
Nah. So I had a wrestler that I didn't know who he was at the time because I was too young to actually look into who he was. Basically, I had the first ever created character wrestler who was me. Actually, in reality, it was Macho Man Randy Savage. I didn't know that at the time. And my man's was nimble. My man's just missing a foot, but he had the most 5-star matches in company history. Let's talk about the Robot Collector. That's it. I didn't know it was Macho Man. It was when he was wearing black and white. You know what I mean?
Randy 1 Foot Savage over there, just 3-time champion.
3-time champion.
Yo, my mom probably still got that somewhere because I remember when my mom was watching the baby, he was playing with the wrestlers with Eddie Guerrero. I was like, wait till he finds me.
Oh, were you like that? Were you like that new
Mattel,
that cringy ass Mattel commercial for the new figures? With the dad playing with his son, and then he had the memory of him playing with his dad.
Well, I think it's well documented. My dad's just not in the picture.
El hijo de Blanquito.
Bro, like, you know what I mean?
My bad. You weren't having those memories.
What if the commercials were that traumatic though?
Chances like, what is this? What's all this fogginess in my head right now?
Just like, what if the commercial literally was a kid playing with his dad, and the dad has a flashback, and he's like, "Dad, I got Rip He's like, "Go play." He just pushes him away, smoking his cigarette.
Nah, bro, it's like the one thing I hate about wrestling toys, right, is the ring. It goes bad immediately. Those ropes get terrible. Then you over there twisting, you tripling up the rope in the corner to make it tight.
Make it tight, yeah.
You just have an OSHA hazard in your ring because the ropes just won't rope no more.
Nah, I'll say the worst ring I've ever gotten, and like Marcus can attest to this because I was so excited until I actually tried to play with it. My mom went out of her way to get me the Elimination Chamber. The only way to play with that toy is to stick your arms through the entrance door. And you can't, like, it didn't go through the top, so you were just like,
you were stuck in the one motion.
You couldn't. You had to take your hand out to open the pod. It was like, and then you had to like. It was terrible.
Listen, it's the thought. It's the thought that counts. But yeah,
it looked incredible.
Like a great time at all.
But it was the worst toy.
I'm sure it. I'm sure it did.
All the ropes on my ring. Yeah, all the ropes on my ring were just like trash. All my matches were always a no hold bars match.
Marcus invented Bloodsport.
yeah, I invented Bloodsport for.
Bro, but why them ropes so bad for?
Ludi said Chano had every ring that came out. See, Chano, you lying, bro. You had everything. You had every wrestling ring that came in.
No. My line I asked for views right now. I've had like 2 of them. To say every
That's
ring
all that came out, Chano.
No. There was a few. There was a few on commercial. I was like, wow. I had like 2 rings.
They did have some. They did have some that were just like out of this world crazy. Like I think wasn't there one that was like an actual apron? It was like a rug apron.
They had the one that had the jumbotron for SmackDown with the fist.
Oh yeah, the jumbotron. Yeah. It had some that were wild.
Yeah, no. All I had was the ring piece. Like there was no extra piece to it. You know what I mean? Like the music was coming from my CD player headphones to my ears type shit. You know what I mean?
No, I feel that. I feel that 100%. He
You know what
said
it
I
is?
only had like 2.
I only had like 2. So for my mom to be out here saying I had every single one that came out in the sun is just a diabolical lie.
Well, that's how my mom be. My mom be like, "You had every figure," and I'll be like, "I don't know. I don't remember having a Hornswoggle figure." And she's like, "You had them," and I'll be like, "Ma, I know I did not have a Hornswoggle figure."
Yo,
He would have been WWE champion.
Me and my mom, we gotta have a conversation in the morning. Like, Ma, I don't know what you're talking about. I had every single ring. Like, that's just that parent foggy memory. You know what I mean?
John about to call it. Ma, why would you tell him that? I already got them thinking my dad doesn't exist. I'm got them thinking that I was poor. Why are you doing this?
Two of the 3 things is right. Like, niggas was dirt poor. You know what I mean? My dad was AWOL. Don't be wrong. I know where he is. Don't see him.
His father's John Cena. He can't see him.
Basically, he might as well be.
I mean, you do have all that John Cena merch, though. You know, so
it's adding up.
Yo, imagine.
And you both have the same charming smile.
Yeah, that would be insane. How old is Cena? Like 49? Yeah,
well,
Cena would be like 21, 22 years old.
Honestly, if your mom didn't tell you now that John Cena is your father, I don't think you ever need to know, bro.
Yo, honestly, I'm about to ruin Raw's Netflix.
He's 47.
When Cena comes out, when Cena comes out, I'm gonna have a sign that says "Papa?"
Papa. Ludi said, "Dad doesn't exist." All right, Ludi, Dad doesn't exist. That's fine. Oh man, fellas, let's talk some actual wrestling, man. Raw Netflix is coming up this Monday, January 6th. Do you guys feel like it's going to deliver on its very first episode? Let's hear the thoughts of China Hayes.
I mean, it should. 1,000%. It should. You know what I mean? 3 hours. It's going to be packed to the brim with surprise entrances, returns, stare downs, teenage angst. You know what I mean? Or male angst. You know what I mean? It's just going to be a lot of tension in the air. It should be solid though. And like if it's not, then WWE just has I have no faith in the product. If it can't pull through on Monday Night Raw is Netflix. They got they got a Travis Scott concert. They have Roman versus Solo with The Rock in the building with a hating ass Drew McIntyre. You know what I mean? Like
John Cena starts his retirement tour.
Yeah, with John Cena starts a retirement tour. Who's number 1 on the list?
Cody Rhodes is going to be on the card.
Cody Rhodes is on the next 3 Raws.
Yeah, so they're stacking it up.
You know what? He could be wrestling on dark shows. That's a good thing. He could be doing dark shows. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? So it's like you have John Cena comes back. You have Logan Paul who's coming back if you're into that kind of thing. You have the debut of Penta, or whatever his WWE name is. You have the last woman standing match between Liv and Rhea, which shouldn't be a last woman standing match. But you have the return of Becky. You have the return of Becky Lynch.
Maybe
the return of Charlotte Flair. Maybe the return of Alexa Bliss.
People are saying possible AJ Lee.
AJ Lee to smack the fire out of Seth Rollins.
They keep bringing up her names. People are suspecting it.
You know, I think they're trying to use her name like the Boogeyman. Like if you say her name enough,
like she's supposed to be scary. I know it's like AJ Lee. Oh, here comes AJ Lee. Like I'm supposed to be scared of her or something, bro.
You know what's actually crazy? What I didn't know about this current generation of women's wrestlers is like they all love and look up to AJ. And I really,
why wouldn't you?
No, but I'm trying to look back and like see like was she that great of a women's wrestler during that time?
100%. The only person that was probably better than her in ring was probably Beth Phoenix.
Because bro, it's like when I started, because I stopped watching wrestling maybe in the middle of AJ's WWE career. Like I remember her just being crazy, and then her being the GM. And that was kind of it. And I just kind of stopped watching wrestling.
So you didn't get to see her pipe bomb and all that kind of stuff, like
no.
As it happened.
Nah. After, it was she kissed Cena. She kissed Pepsi Phil. She was the GM. They were flirting on TV, which is weird.
She kissed Kane. She kissed Dan O'Brien. She been around.
Yeah.
She like pretty much gave her soul up for John Cena.
Yeah, I remember that. But she left Cena for It's man weird seeing John.
Oh, she did. She was with Dolph. She was with
Dolph, right? I was gonna say, wasn't it Dolph?
Yes, with Big E.
And Big E.
Yes.
And Big
E. Yeah.
Big E did that famous.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of crazy because my memory of AJ Lee is not the greatest. You know what I mean? Well, then again, I'm missing years.
That's true. Brandon's in the chat. He says he says that a new mask behind Martin, and he also says that Raw's going to be Raw WrestleMania on Monday. So be prepared. It is a new mask. That is Penta's Joker mask that he got during WrestleCade.
Beautiful.
And Hurricane's also in the building. He says if they bring AJ Lee into this, he's done. They better not do it. And I totally agree. I don't want to see AJ Lee. It's not.
Then
I'm
I'm making a fantasy booking video. He will not like them.
I just don't want to see, like, for me it's just been too long.
Nah, I think she will be involved. I think for AJ thing, she's very publicly stating that she's very into the women's wrestling in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I feel like she's always been.
Yeah, but now she's like huge advocate for it, like very, very big advocate for it. So I think she comes back. I think will be in a producer role and like women's creative to make sure
she put on crazy muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, she's
that's like the scariest thing about her too. Like she put on so much muscle.
Yeah, she's like 4'11", just one giant muscle.
She just like, dude, she's bigger than her husband. You know what I mean? Like she's jacked as fuck. She's more jacked than her husband. Because Pepsi Phil's built like a fucking bologna hot dog.
True, but honestly, if she comes back, I don't think she'll be wrestling full time. I think she'll probably pop up once or twice TV purposes,
Rumble,
and then mostly does behind the scenes type.
True.
You know what I mean? I don't expect her to lace him up often.
Right? How you feeling about this Raw Netflix? Can we just call it Raw? Does it have to be Raw Netflix? Right? It should be Raw, right? Monday Night Raw still.
As of right now, it's Raw on Netflix. Because if it's bad, we're always gonna know when it's Raw on Netflix.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. Raw Netflix. How you feeling about Raw Netflix come January 6th?
I love that AEW beat them to the punch of being on a streaming network because I did not catch that until today. But that being said, I need 4 things to happen for this Raw Netflix to be memorable. 1, I do need Penta to come out and not be with the LWO. I need John Cena to come out and get confronted by Joe Hendry. I need Charlotte Flair's return. And I need Roman to lose. Because I feel like they want to set up this whole thing of like, we want all this star power. Make Solo look like a star. If you're going to have him constantly on SmackDown, because apparently that's the rumor, is Solo supposed to stay on SmackDown, which doesn't make sense. I guess so they can have him on both shows. Like Chano was saying, they'll probably be on both shows. But make Solo look like a star on the first Netflix stream. Also, it's 3 hours, so if I fall asleep, they better. I'm just saying, they better keep me up.
I've been so used to these 2-hour Raws, and it's been magical because I'm in bed by 10:15.
Facts.
But like 10:25, I'm gonna be so cranky. I'll be so cranky.
Facts. And I know Nick Ram's one who doesn't like staying up for main events and hates when he has to force himself to stay up and then is not satisfied by the main event.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't care about the main event one bit. The Seth Rollins CM Punk main event, I will gladly catch highlights of that match.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Do you think CM Punk versus Seth Rollins is a PLE main event, or do you think it's perfect for this January 6th main event?
It's big enough for what they're trying to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're trying to make this Raw into a mini PLE. So give one of your blood feuds that happened on last year's Mania on your first Raw of the year. Let's see where it takes you. Because if it's worth it, you can make one of your Mania matches and not give it to Roman. You know what I mean? I don't want to see Roman and CM Punk
at Mania.
I don't want to see that.
I think nobody wants to see that right now. Nate, how you feeling? You think CM Punk versus Seth Rollins should have been a main event for a PLE, or is Netflix Raw a perfect spot for it?
I'm a big advocate of have pay-per-view matches on free TV, and this is a special occasion where you should have a pay-per-view match. So I'm all for it. I think it's like Chano said. Is it something that I kind of want to stay up for? Not really. I kind of feel like it's not ending anything. It's barely starting anything. So it's kind of just like the promos have been good though. I'll give it that. But
it's been solid.
Yeah, like but the actual match work for CM Punk to win this, I'm okay with it.
I don't know if I care enough. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's like the storyline is great, right? We should have gotten this at Mania. We didn't because Pepsi Phil got injured, which is cool. I just don't know if I care about this enough to make this the whole entire reason why I'm watching Raw.
Right.
You know what I mean? If like this was the opener, I'd be like, oh my god, yeah. But the fact that you're making me sit through 2.5 hours of Raw to go watch this main event, that's probably not going to deliver because Pepsi Phil is older and he can't do certain things no more because he popped his biceps and both his arms back to back. You know what I mean? I'm scared
Mm-hmm.
for him when he pops out. You know why I'm scared for him? Because he's also older than 45. Can't
He's
can't
on
do
that
what he
list.
he's on that list 1,000%. And I'm not saying he's not on the list because he's old and washed. No, my man's just fragile. He's old,
Mhm.
so I'm scared. My man's got hurt at the Royal Rumble, which isn't even like a real match. You know what I mean? Just you're doing like maybe like 3 chain moves in a grapple and a toss out. My man's got hurt on a DDT, on a Future Shock DDT. You know
Hey,
what I mean? Like,
hey, bro, that DDT was unsafe.
yeah, that's the real story. Drew McIntyre's a dirty worker.
The
That's
real
the real
story is
story.
Drew McIntyre is an unsafe worker. No, I
Nah,
mean, I feel that. I feel what both of y'all are saying. It's, for me, I'm kind of in the line like you, trying to. It's just like, you know, is this match really worth it? Is this something that we need to see? Is this something? This really something like you said? We should have got this a year ago, but because Pepsi Phil can't stay healthy and keep his body healthy, he sadly got hurt, and they had to go a different route with Seth Rollins, which ended up working in a sense because somebody got to finish their story, but yeah, I just don't know if this should be a main event match. I feel like there could have been something that could have built, but I guess what does Raw have that could have been more of a main event than this? We talked
deliver
week after week,
rematch.
though, but week after week we've been saying we're tired of it. We want it to be done. It needs to be over already. So I mean, yeah, you could have made that the main event, the last man standing match between those two women, and maybe have a Becky Lynch coming in at the end or Charlotte, like Nick Graham was
No,
saying.
that's bro. That's what's happening 1,000%. For book it, Becky Lynch is causing Liv Morgan the strap.
Yeah, and
There is
you
because
might be right.
They name dropped
there's
her
no
last week.
way, bro. She said in the interview, she's like, "Oh, you think the last you saw of me was because Dom was Dom related?" She was like, "No." She laughed it off, bro. She's causing Liv the strap. She's gonna cost Liv the strap,
Just
and
go
then
around this circle of Liv, Becky, Rhea. Liv, Becky, Rhea.
that's the
Charlotte.
rotation of the world. That's the rotation of the world, my boy.
Oh yeah,
That's
me,
just
Charlotte. There you go.
that's just. But in this way, Rhea gets to do her own storyline. Liv gets to feud with Becky a little bit, and then maybe Rhea loses the strap at Mania.
True.
Maybe.
Let's see. Brandon says Charlotte has to be saved for the Rumble. Her return will be overshadowed on Raw if she comes back. Plus, Andrade is on SmackDown. He also said CM Punk and Seth Rollins, number one in a series of matches. They can run it back whenever.
I don't know.
I mean, he's not wrong. They could run it back whenever. You're absolutely right.
They will. No,
They, oh yeah,
that's
they
not the
will.
issue. They will. This is gonna be a best of 3 series as they did with him and Drew. It's gonna be a blood feud, and you're gonna do part 2 during Saturday Night Main Event, and you do part 3 maybe at Mania if it gains some traction because you can't do that at
I
the
feel like
Rumble because
you gotta give Seth this one so he has one over on him, and then you do the common fucking thing where I don't know why CM Punk always has a match in his hometown of fucking Chicago. He always ends up winning. You do that, you give him there, you tie, and then Mania you do the third match.
well, I'm not gonna
Look,
hold you.
Seth don't beat AEW guys, bro. He didn't beat Cody. He's not gonna beat Punk.
Listen,
I mean that's a good statement too.
honestly, I would like to think that
Couldn't even beat
they
Cody with
will.
one arm.
Yeah, that was
Cody had
diabolical.
literally one arm. It still lost.
and they boys, which is the crazy part.
They're boys.
And they're boys. If you my man's and you beat my if we're
Beat
enemies,
my
and you
ass
my
with
ass
one
with
arm.
one
I
arm,
can't be your
there's
friend,
no
bro.
there's no chance in hell we're ever becoming friends.
You disrespected me for life, bro.
And on a PLE in front of my family and my friends and my
And took my
peers.
right.
They
And
made
took
it
my
a
pride.
character in the video game too. Is the best part.
Bro, it's diabolical, bro. But
It is. It is
listen,
diabolical.
but honestly,
It's
I'm not
very
gonna hold you.
diabolical.
I just don't care about this. I don't care about the first match. And I won't care about the second match. But I'll tune in for that blood third match when they do extremely gruesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to see the conclusion. I don't want to see the start of it. I'm kind of done. To me, Seth Rollins
So
is a better
you're gonna
wrestler.
nap the first hour and a half of Raw to wake up and watch the last hour and a half.
Hell no, that's crazy. I'd rather watch the first hour and a half than.
Then go to bed.
You know when I'm gonna go to sleep? I'm gonna go to sleep after the last woman standing match. I don't know when that is, but that's when I'm gonna sleep.
Opens the show.
I hope Triple H does a Tony Khan and opens the show with it so you get to go to bed earlier. Catch him shut
That's when I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep at 10 o'clock. I'm going to sleep at my regular time, 10:15. I don't care what's going on. Cena could be giving out millions of dollars to like people whose names start with CH. And I'm just like, I'm not doing it.
Cena could be in the ring right now. If your name is Chance, you don't know your father, it's me. So I need you to come out here right now to the center of this ring.
Yeah, bro.
And then they're gonna send some random ass guy that's not Chance. Chance is gonna be at home like, bro.
First off, that's in LA. What am I getting through? Am I stepping through my TV? In my
Loose clues, bro.
Just step in. But first off, if that was to happen, nigga, the whole side sitting with me in panic, like, yo, WWE has mastered black magic. They have mastered black magic. Have niggas stepping through televisions now. Just pop out like the.
Bro, if that happens, everybody and their mama gonna be like, yo, can I get an interview with your dad? Yeah, you think you give me an interview with your dad? You think your dad can call me on my birthday?
That's to be Marcus. That's to be Marcus.
I'm gonna FaceTime you on purpose. Like, why you at your bro? Where's your dad at?
Listen, man, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but John Cena is not my father. My father's a white man, but he's not that white.
I don't believe it until Murray tells me.
Until Murray? You mean Murray?
Murray.
He called him Murray.
You know what? John Cena is your father. I've never seen you in a room with your real father. So until then,
I mean,
if Jacob is Kenny Omega, Jacob is Kenny Omega, bro. Your father is John Cena.
And now when I meet John Cena, I'm like, hey, Mr. Cena, my friends, they don't believe that you're not my dad. So can we get a DNA test so I can stop the allegations ruining your good name, sir?
You come straight on the show with the paper. I told you, he's not my father.
Nah, because what's gonna happen is TMZ gonna be running me down. Is John Cena your father? Is John Cena your father? They gonna fucking run down on Brandon coming out of work. Is John Cena Chance Perkins' father? And fucking Brandon be like, no.
Your boss is gonna come downstairs. Your boss is gonna be like, so you've been working here for 10 years? You never told me that John Cena was gonna be your father? I'm a huge fan. Out of nowhere, everybody at your job is a huge fan of John Cena.
When you go to clock in, you're just gonna hear "Wabadoo."
But there's only 3 dudes at my job. Only one of them probably know who John Cena is. The other one, he was only seen a wrestling match because Bad Bunny came at Backlash, and I had to show him.
Someone's gonna come up to you and be like, I always knew there was something about you. There was always something about you. I just couldn't pinpoint it.
Listen, I damn near 30 years of my life, and now I find out my pappy rich and got money and famous. We got some child support to make up for.
You got some stock in Honda that's yours.
You got some things to talk about.
Oh man,
I'm gonna be in Peacemaker season 2. That's what I want.
Let's continue moving on. I'm not sure if y'all been keeping up with NXT these last 2 weeks, but Eddie Thorpe has been putting himself in this world title picture, and Oba Femi is the number 1 contender for the title against the champion himself, Trick Williams. But Eddie Thorpe is out here giving clotheslines to Oba, taking him out like he's some big dog. Like Oba just wasn't literally running all of the North American champion, roster out there on NXT, and now we're just gonna let sorry ass Eddie Thorpe give my man's a clothesline like he never got hit like that before. Like he's never been hit ever since he's been in the ring. He's been in the ring with the Don.
Never had a problematic statement. I want to see if he's bold enough to repeat himself.
Which one? about his spiritual powers?
Yeah, his spiritual powers.
No, Marcus will cancel me.
The podcast is a little racial after the recording.
The man had the spirit of the wolf, bro. I don't think you understand how his culture works.
Man, nah. Honestly, I don't really care about Eddie Thorpe. This is a whole bunch of wrestlers I look at. I go, man, and Eddie Thorpe is one of them.
I don't think nobody cares for him, man. I think before we recorded, you said it. He was like, man, if this storyline doesn't work for him, he's done.
I don't know where else my man's can go.
Just like, all right, no, I agree with you, bro. It's like, how much more?
You can't be in NXT, being storylines, being good storylines, and come out of it, and people will still look at you go.
I don't know if there were good storylines. That DJ one was kind of.
Bro, he is a DJ. What do you mean? It's not a storyline. He's an EDC DJ.
That's the word.
EDM. He could be an EDM DJ all he wants. It's just, but like it wasn't good when he was performing on Wednesday or Tuesday night.
Marcus says that, but he pulled to the club right now. Marcus gonna have first range tickets to see him play some EDM.
I don't even know who Eddie Thorpe is, and I listen to EDM music. I've never heard of that DJ ever in my life. It's probably because he's not DJing on there like Eddie Thorpe does.
I cared about Eddie Thorpe for 1 week, and then I was like, oh yeah, he's not good.
plus, didn't he like put his hands on The Rock's daughter? Like that guy's not cool.
Yeah, that's the week I cared about.
Shawn Michaels.
And Shawn Michaels. Like who cares about him? Get that guy out of the roster. He's worse than Brooks Jensen.
Jesus Christ.
Brooks is not bad.
He's not that bad.
Brooks is not bad at all. What do y'all mean?
No, I'm not gonna hold you.
Jensen.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I saw the clip on NXT when he put his hands on Shawn Michaels. I was like, oh, Shawn is gonna get active, and then I forgot about it immediately after I saw the clip. Until right now, I'm like, wow, yeah, he did put his hands on Shawn Michaels. Did anything come out of that? No, not at all. No.
They were trying to build the same magic when Grayson Waller kind of did it, but at least when Grayson Waller did it, Grayson Waller was interesting.
Bro,
it's more believable from Grayson Waller because he's an arrogant prick. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that he pushes the boss.
But you know what it is? I give it to them because Eddie Thorpe is only there for one reason: to eat the pen. So you got to make the man a little interesting. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I just don't like the fact that he's out here giving clotheslines from hell to Obafemi, like he's that guy.
I mean, Oba gonna start taking bumps eventually.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's gonna be against smaller guys. I guarantee Javon Evans is gonna come up there, give him a nice little forearm, and that man go for like a bag of potatoes.
He's gonna do the 360 spin flip. People get clothesline.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you right now. You know what's the craziest thing? Obafemi's accent isn't even real. I saw an interview for him when he first started with NXT. My man's mad American. I want to get that out there because I think it's absolutely problematic that they gave Oba an accent because you know what's gonna happen, right? Oba's gonna become this big WWE star, and 5 years from now, my man's is not gonna have an accent.
Okay, bro. The Iron Sheik played, or not the Iron Sheik. Kozlov, Vladimir played a Russian guy. He wasn't even Russian, so.
Bro, is Yokozuna
You're okay, bro. Oh yeah, I mean yeah, that too.
Santino's Canadian.
Santino's Canadian, right? He played an Italian
from New Jersey.
Bro, do you understand how that blew my mind when I found out Santino Marella was? I didn't believe he was really Italian, like from the motherland. You know what I mean? But when I found out Santino was Canadian, that blew. And I not only found out because I think his daughter, who's on NXT, she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm Canadian." I was like, "What? Santino's Canadian? What is this? This is blasphemy."
It's blasphemy.
You know, in TNA, there's a clip of him going around. They're like, "Why do you still talk like that?" He goes, "This is how every one of my people talk." He goes, "In Canada, Italy." Bro, he's still hilarious to this day, though.
No. But for there's wrestling fans older than me that tell me to this day, like, I can't believe I always thought Yokozuna was Japanese. He looks Japanese, and they're telling me he's not Japanese. I'm like, well, yeah, because he's Samoan.
Wait till they found out about Ken and the Undertaker. They're gonna be distressed.
Bro, did y'all see Netflix is making them a show based off the character? Sorry to get sidetracked, but I got real excited about that.
They're getting a show based off their characters, like of them being actual brothers,
of being children. Yeah, and it's supposed to like.
So they're gonna show Undertaker burn that house down with Kane.
I mean, probably. Spoiler alert, Marcus. Jeez, let the season finish. Dang. They're supposed to do like crazy background stories. It's supposed to be like an anthology series of wrestlers' background stories. I'm kind of excited for that.
I want to see the Boogeymans. That's the only ones I really want to watch. That's the only one I want to watch. I remember Boogeyman ate that mole off Jillian Hall's face.
Lillian. No,
Jillian Hall.
No, Jillian Hall.
Bro, I was gagging for like maybe 2 weeks at the thought of that. My man just literally went into her face and licked it off her face. I was like, ugh. I give it up to her because I was mortified for Seth. You know what I mean? But yeah, the
True.
Boogeyman is the only one's backstory I really want to see.
True. Let's continue moving on to somebody who
And
wants
Rico.
Rico.
Remember Rico? I want to see his backstory too, because that man.
Okay.
Oh, Billy and Chuck. That Rico.
Let's talk about somebody who came out and said he wants the last match. Said he wants to do it one more time.
He said he could.
Who, the Miz?
He could do it one more time, and I feel like the last time he said he could do it one more time, he did it one more time. No, I'm talking about the late, the great, the one and only.
Nigga said the late. He's still here, Marcus. He's still alive.
Hey, Marcus said his last match is with God.
I'm telling you, bro, because he's not gonna give up, bro. He's not gonna give it up. So I'm gonna speak in existence for him, and I'm saying late and great in wrestling terms. Okay? His wrestling career, his career in life is still going on. He's still doing great things, but his wrestling career, his wrestling life, the late and great Ric Flair said he could do one more match.
No, you can't.
Fellas, if he could do one more match, who would you like to see him in the ring with? Let's start with Chano because I know he's about to say something crazy.
Oh, let me get a 3 stages of hell match with Hangman Adam Page. Unsanctioned steel cage match, Hangman Adam Page.
Okay, Nate Ram?
With the needle.
With the needle.
MJF.
Oh, wait. I want to
Actually,
see
be my answer to that.
Wait, I want to see Hangman hit Ric Flair with all the shit he did to Swerve. That's the only way the match ends. If he recreates the match.
I would like MJF to go out there and be like, to be the man, you have to kill the man, and then he just slaps Ric Flair's pacemaker out of place.
Bro, do you remember that Sting retirement match when Ric Flair was purple? and then like a week later it came out. He was like, yeah, I was telling Tony that I can do way more bumps if they need me to. I was like, Rick, he values your life. He doesn't want you to die on his television show.
Right,
you know
right. Because then he's gonna be sounding like me saying the late and great Ric Flair.
Nah,
but,
bro, I don't
Christian
think
Cage said he should have been dead a long time ago.
Bro, could you? I don't think AEW will survive if Ric Flair took his last breath in the middle of an AEW ring because he died there.
Oh no, dude, it would be over for AEW, bro.
Nah, man, it's just Owen Hart all over again.
No, it would be over for AEW.
They're just copying WWE again.
No, bro, he's 80. Bro, he's 80 years old. They could have said no. Bro, they could have said no.
Right. He didn't have to jump off the 30-foot ladder, bro.
Darby didn't have to do him like that. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, facts. Like, oh yeah. But out here, so Ric Flair said he could do it one more time, fellas. Do you think he should step in the ring one more time?
I don't think there's a doctor that will clear Ric Flair, bro.
You know what's the fucked up part?
Money
Martin's
talks.
Going to that match.
He's going to that match.
100%.
He's going to that match. He's gonna be like, "How was that Sting's last match? And I'm at your last match, Rick."
You don't understand. I was so upset I didn't meet Ric Flair this year at WrestleCade, but when he walked right next to me, like if God wanted us to meet, I was this close to touching him, but then security got in the way. Yeah, I don't know how I was freaking out. I was like, "Oh."
You ever see those like clips of people fainting and like you're like, "Oh, that can't be real." Like when they get starstruck, like, "Oh," and they faint. That was Nate Ram for a second.
Bro, I held up the line. People were telling me to move. I'm just looking at Rick like, y'all don't see this?
He's like, yeah, he's one of those people who's like, "Oh, that's Ric Flair, that's Ric Flair." Like we're at a wrestling convention, bro. We know that's Ric Flair.
I'm over here telling him, I'm like, "I love you, Rick." He ain't hear me, so I just kept saying it like 5 times. I was like, "I love you, Rick. I love you."
Say, yeah, somebody get this beaner off the line.
Who is this man?
My man was alive during segregation. He was like, "How dare you interact with your con, boy?"
It's mad funny though, because like he was like walking, saying what's up to certain people, and then just straight dodging other people's tables. like I don't fuck with these legends.
Bro, when you've been wrestling for like 60 years, like this old beaverhead has been, you know what I mean? Like,
right, yeah.
You clearly have some people you generally do not like.
That's facts. Let's take a small break and then we'll come right back.
Dive into a world where every pinfall, every suplex, and every promo is celebrated in fashion. From the legendary 3-count trivia to the iconic bad guy wrestling, we've got the latest gear to elevate your wrestling wardrobe. Show off your passion for the squared circle. It's not just clothing, it's a lifestyle. Come shop with us and unleash your inner champion at foursidesofthering.com. That's foursidesofthering.com.
foursidesofthering.com. You can go ahead and find all our merch. Ringsiders, the WWE caught us, so we can't use the NWO commercial no more because we're not the NWO. We're Nate Ram, China, and Marcus, Four Sides of the Ring. But you can still cop the shirt at foursidesofthering.com. We just can't use the commercial.
They sent Marcus a link to Booker T. They said, "We coming for you, nigga."
It was Hulk Hogan himself.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, man. Give me Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan.
The loser gets the organs match.
That's crazy. That's the only time you ever see me help. That's the only time you ever see me help Ric Flair.
Thanks.
Nah. You know how booked the ending of that match? Out of nowhere, the big boom guys come out of nowhere, right? The Big Justice hits Hulk Hogan with a spear. Because, bro, I shit you not. Big Justice hitting that spear on QT Marshall was my wrestling moment of 2024.
All right, look, I got it for you, real quick. Would you rather see in their current stage right now? You have to sit through one of the matches.
Jesus Christ.
Would you rather see Hulk Hogan versus Ric Flair at their current stage and age right now, or would you rather watch the Big Show versus the Great Khali at their current stage and age right now?
I low-key want to see that because they're so big and doofy with failing knees. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
you don't understand how bad the Great Khali could barely stand up.
Bro, you think it's gonna be better than Hogan and Flair giving me an 80?
Those guys can walk, bro. They had the Great Khali come down to the ring as a surprise, and it took forever. Like, the dude was just playing dead. I was like, dude, he could have just got up at this point.
Bro, did you see last time Ric Flair was in a ring? He was purple. Give Khali and give Big Show wheelchairs, and they'll wheel themselves down. You know what I mean? Fucking smack each other for all I care. I have zero desire.
Let us know, chat. Let us know what match would you rather see. If you're listening to on X, tag us and let us know what match you would like to see. Throw it in the comments.
I got one better for you.
All right, what you got?
Would you rather see the Dudley Boys? Ooh, no, Martin, this is for you. Miriam, this is specifically for you.
I was with you with the Dudleys.
No. Would you rather see a tag team match of Batista and Trick Williams versus Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair
At their current state?
their current state right now? And this is Batista too. Batista lost mad weight. Or or would you rather see Batista versus Trick Williams straight up?
Oh, man. And Mr. Great Ric Flair? I just don't want to see Hulk Hogan in this match. Because when Trick hits him with that bad knee shot, I'm actually going to pop for Trick. I'm like, yeah!
He's going to kill Ric Flair.
King Me says Ric Flair versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat one last time. That's a good match. I'd watch that. At their current stage. Actually, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is in really good shape. Yes. I'm not gonna even lie. He's in really good shape.
Ricky's gonna try to arm drag Ric Flair, and Ric Flair's gonna grab his chest. I can't do
it. Arm drag him, bro. You're just gonna see the rest of Ric Flair's body get stretched out because his fucking shoulder got dislocated.
I wonder if Sean would be in the crib hyping him up, like, "Yeah, pops, you can do one more."
No, bro, it's Andrade. Andrade's just Sean's like, "Stop telling my dad he can wrestle," and he's like, "No speaking English."
He's Ric Flair. Oh man. Well, all right. Let's continue to move on, fellas. We have a tag team currently. They're fighting right now, or not fighting. There's got one guy upset with another tag team member. The Acclaimed is who I'm talking about. Who do you think is going to turn on who? Will Max turn and come out with a sick diss, or do you think Daddy Ass turns so these guys can get their shit together.
I'm not gonna hold you. Matt Caster called himself the best wrestler alive, and then proceeded to get his ass beat. Probably one of the most poetic things that happened in wrestling. So my man was about to cut a promo afterward. He was like, "You know what? The best wrestler alive, he had a bad night." This nigga was like, "Bro, stop."
But like Anthony Bowens is really like I like Anthony Bowens a lot. I think
he's really good.
I think he's a phenomenal wrestler. He's really good. He's great on the mic. He's good in the ring. He can do everything that you really need him to do. I just don't think he is the guy that he just doesn't have that image that you want from a champion. If that makes sense,
Which is why you put him in the Hurt Syndicate.
Who? Anthony Bowen?
They're gonna look. You know how Max took the card from MVP? It was never for Max. It was always for Anthony Bowens. And I think this is where this is going.
It was for Daddy Ass. Let's be real. We didn't want you bums. We wanted the old man. No, but like I just don't see Anthony turning because I think Anthony's too committed to the tag team. You know what I mean? Like Anthony wants this. This is what he cares about. It's his passion, right? Where Max is like, well, I'm just worried about myself. So I think
that's the thing, though. No one's booing the Hurt Syndicate. If you like really watch, like everyone loves them. They can't get booed. They hurt people, and people like it.
Bro, that was Bobby Lashley's issue in WWE. He's trying to be heels with the Street Profits,
and they just cheered them.
Everyone just cheered them.
Bro,
fans knew what they were doing.
Bro, Bianca was talking about it. She was like, "Yeah, he tried to turn heel, but fans just were not having it." You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy how much fans dictate.
Oh yeah.
How you book your show? You know what I mean? Like these
you ain't gonna tell me what I need.
Yeah, facts, right? Like, bro, they smack 16 old ladies and 15 babies. But look at Bobby Lashley. We love him.
I mean, look at Ricochet right now. Everybody's liking this Ricochet where it's going. Everybody was hating on it the first couple weeks he was around, and now everybody's like, "Oh, okay."
I mean, I still don't love it at the moment, but I see the vision now.
Nerdy Black
That's
Killer,
true.
love it.
I see the crazy video, crazy picture. He has the glasses on with the shirt, some blood on him. I'm like, oh, my man looks.
The side by side, him and Jeffrey Dahmer. Did you see that one?
Yeah. I say, oh,
King Me says, I think Bowens turns. Caster has his head so far up his ass, he doesn't realize he's tearing the team apart. He says, I do see Bowens having a decent run as a mid-carder. I do agree with that too. I can see Bowens being a mid-card champion. Definitely.
I can see him being tag champions with Shelton Benjamin.
Nah. If there's Shelton's getting that Continental.
Shelton's about to have the year of his career, but
I don't know about that. But
I put 10 toes down on it.
Not the year of his career. Come on, that's wild, bro.
The year of his career.
He actually might. I'm not gonna hold you.
I don't know. I'd have to look up some.
Marcus, they hurt people. I don't think you understand.
You don't need much.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Fellas, Julia Hart was coming back. She came back. She had a match with Jamie Hayter, and she won. But she started getting some heat from the IWC, and I don't know why. I want to ask you guys, maybe you can help me figure out why people hating on my girl Julia.
People don't know what they want. People will say, "Oh, we want Julia back." Sis comes back after I don't know 8 months, and they expect Sis to put on a 5-star clinic immediately. Like Jesus Christ, can she got her feet wet again?
Exactly. Someone on Twitter said it perfectly fine. She's 23. She just missed 200 days off an injury, and I believe it was an ankle injury, but don't quote me on that. I know it was lower half.
She's only 23.
23. She's 23.
Yeah, her and her husband are young, bro.
I know she was married. That's why I didn't think she was that young.
So it's like, why did y'all expect her to come back? If Mercedes can come back from an injury and be a little rusty, why can't a 23-year-old, y'all expect her to come back and be Daniel Bryan? Like, it doesn't make sense. The match wasn't even bad. People were just hating.
It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't a bad match.
There was a spot or two where I was like, okay, she's a little slow right here. Like, she could have springboarded, but obviously she's being precautious and she like slowly stepped out the ring. So whatever. But it was a good match.
Yeah, I mean, I was just so confused. It was just the shit talking on her. It's like, oh, she's awful. It's like, dang, like she just got back. She's literally just got back. I wonder if if the IWC is gonna act like that towards Becky Lynch and Charlotte, even Alexa Bliss when she comes back.
You know they are, bro. The IWC.
I don't know the IWC is some big fanboys for WWE though.
Nah, it's really bad on both ends. Like I'm not even gonna hold you, but at the same time, it's like damn, like sis just came back. Like if she was having a Britt Baker type of year, I'd be like yeah. Maybe
I was just
maybe
about to
she
say that
needs to-
too.
maybe she needs to like take a step back and like reevaluate. But it's her first match back from injury, and bro, she was solid for the women's division before she got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, bro. We're not about to sit here and shit on Julia Hart like she wasn't killing it before she got hurt.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like we're not
But that's crazy to me.
gonna shit on her and make it seem like she didn't like revise that TBS title. You know what I mean? And made it a really good mid card championship for those women. I mean, she was literally going head to head with Toni Storm in some cases where me and Chana were like, why is the TBS champion at a higher spot than the women's champion of your promotion?
Yeah, it's still been like that. The AEW Women's Championship, but the AEW Women's Championship hasn't been booked later in the show since.
Yeah, but they I will say that
March.
they are booking Mariah a little bit better. Her promo on Wednesday night was really good. She talked her shit.
I lost all favorite for champion. I don't really care for sis.
Well, she's addressing the bad booking for the women's division, which is what she needs to do. So
yeah, she's literally saying it's not my fault that I'm not in the ring. It's these people's fault that I'm not in the ring.
I don't know, man.
And these people is you, Chano. She specifically said your name last night. I know you didn't watch. That's why I was so confused.
She was like, Choco Hayes
Fuck
from Forsyth.
you.
You know what that F stands for? Four sides of the ring. It stands for fuck you, Choco Hayes.
Fucking losers.
Oh man, the hate on Julia though I thought was crazy. It was like, come on, we need to be better wrestling fans. The match was a good match, like Nick Ram said. Maybe there was one or two spots where you're like, it was a little iffy, but I get it. She's still a little cautious, and she needs to be. She's young. She can't. I don't think she can deserve to have another injury like that. So play it safe, play it good, and then in your prime years you could go all out again. Have some fun with it.
23 is crazy though. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I know she was young. I didn't think she was 23. That's crazy young. To be at a grand stage like that and still be wrestling.
I mean, you got to look at guys like Javon Evans too. You know what I mean? 19 is crazy to be at a main stage like that.
Julia Hart was what in NXT like 4 years ago?
Was she?
No.
Wasn't she part of Varsity Blues?
No, Varsity Blondes was AEW.
That's still AEW.
It was AEW.
What was it, like 3-4 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. She
was 19 when she started with AEW.
Listen, if you this is Jeff. What's his name? Who's the dude that the other TNA guy? Fuck, I forgot his name. Not Jeff Jarrett.
Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal. This is Jay Lethal thing. When somebody's wrestled for 20 years, and like, oh my god, yeah, they're so much older. The next thing you know, you look at Jay Lethal, my man's not even 40 years old. You know what I mean? Like
the Jay Lethal effect. Been wrestling for a minute.
Effect. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Literally, like
that young.
That just was saying. I was literally like telling myself, like, dang, when Marcus gets older and he gets into wrestling, the guy that's going to be the guy in his prime is going to be Javon Evans, Trick Williams. I'm going to be like, damn, I'm going to be like, damn, like that Javon Evans kid. I've literally watched him since he's been a kid doing this.
Yo, Nitram, you gotta convince Marcus when Marcus Jr. He's like, Dad, I don't want to drop out. I want to be a professional wrestler. You gotta tell him, you're 12. You can't do this full time yet.
Give it one more year.
Wait till you're 13.
The Zombie King will be back from Barbados next year.
Oh man, China, your guy Jay White is on a mission right now for that AEW championship. I really feel like he's going to get it, but he's got to go through a gauntlet match, casino gauntlet match that happens every year. Do you think he's going to win this gauntlet match this time?
I don't know, man. I'm tired of this Death Rider bullshit. How people feel about the bloodline shenanigans with the Uso getting involved, that's how I feel about Marina Shafir, fucking Claudio's bald ass, Willie Udis fucking wanting to die every single fucking pay-per-view. I'm done with it. Because it's like, I feel like whatever the main mission statement was, just mad lost in the sauce now.
True.
We want AEW to be better. But y'all just jumping.
It is better.
They just jumping people.
You're just beating people's asses up.
Just beat people's asses. Be better at what?
They hurt
Give-
people.
give me-
different faction. My
Give
bad.
me constructive criticism. What can I do better? Be better.
Right.
This isn't a fun place.
more
I can't have fun.
records.
How much more? Because my records break. More. What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? You're welcome. That's what that's who the Death Riders are at this point. Bro, it's like be better at your job. It's like, what do you want me to do, Mr. Moxley?
Right.
This isn't supposed to be a fun place.
More
When I grew up
records.
wrestling, I wasn't wrestling in a fun place, so neither should you. I'm like, what?
Wrestling wasn't rainbows and smiles.
What are you talking about? Your tag team partner was LA Knight back in 02. Like, he seems pretty happy. Bro, your wife Renee, she seems pretty okay. Like, what's going on? First off, I do want to say I respect everybody in the AEW locker room, in kayfabe, of course, because obviously in real life they all respect each other, love each other. Like John Moxley's a menace to society right now, right? Not one person has jumped Renee to prove a point to John Moxley.
But they call her out for it, which is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
They'll be like, I don't know, you should know if anything. And she's like, I don't. She's trying to convince people out that she don't go home.
She stays somewhere else.
It's just Pac in the living room, making sure that she don't get into the house.
Now Christian still had the wildest bar on her that night. He was just like, this is terrible. You're a terrible interviewer. I hope you're not as a terrible mother. I was like, God. Golly.
Yo, bro, I love Christian.
And then John Moxley came out that same night to say he had a problem with Darby Allin. Yo, your problem's with Christian Cage, bro. You just called your wife a terrible mother.
To your child.
On national television.
You know it's mad funny. You know it's probably mad fucking crazy. Christian Cage is probably going over that bar with John Moxley. He's like, you know what? Yeah, she didn't give the baby a snack before bed the other day. Yeah.
They're at the bar and say, you know what? You were right about that bitch Renee.
They're probably like backstage. She was like getting ready. She was like, can you change the diaper? And he'd like call Christian, you know what you should say tonight?
It's kind of like SNL. I don't know if you guys watched the SNL the joke swap where Michael Shea and old boy and Scarlett Johansson was in the back of my man just going to town, violating the shit out of his wife.
The Arby's joke was hilarious.
The Arby's joke, he was like, "Yeah, baby, I eat roast beef every night."
Ever since the kid was born.
He was like, "Is the baby black?" I was like, "Oh my god." Just violating the shit out of Scarlett Johansson.
But Nimmer, how you feeling about Jay White? You think he's gonna take this gauntlet match and gonna get his hands on an AEW championship?
I forgot that was a question.
They hurt people. No. I don't know, man. They set up a lot of things. They set up all John Moxley's future opponents. You know what I mean? You got the MJF, you got the Jeff Jarrett, you got the Jay White. You still got Hangman in the picture. Jay White wins the gauntlet. That's cool. I don't think it's gonna be any of those guys. I think we'll get a swerve, and it'll be somebody real freaking simple for John to beat, because John has to hold his title to Texas. So
I don't know if I can care about the storyline long enough to all in.
Still all in, yeah.
Bro, that's where Jeff Jarrett's gonna win the title.
Jesus
Christ.
Oh,
you think Jeff Jarrett's the savior of AEW?
That's crazy. Jarrett.
Could you imagine? Oh, that's Jeff
Jarrett. I don't want to.
I'd rather be Chris Jericho.
And then Ric Flair challenges him. And we get that storyline for a whole year, all out, London, 2026. Ric Flair versus Jeff Jarrett. Loser retires from wrestling.
So you're booking Jeff Jarrett to hold the strap for a year?
Bro, it's Jeff Jarrett.
Tony Khan's probably like freaking going crazy. Like, oh my God, Jeff Jarrett's going to be AEW World Champion. Jeff Jarrett's going to be AEW World Champion. Jeff Jarrett's going to be AEW World Champion.
It has to be Darby.
Nah, I feel like this was a straight political move, though. I feel like Jeff Jarrett went back to Tony Khan and was like, yeah, bro, I'll stick around and help you make this show as great as TNA was back in the day. But I want to be world champion. So I got this paper right here that says 2 more years if you want to sign it, but guaranteed world champion.
Nah, I think he just wanted to run at it. And I think he just wants to prove to everyone that he can go out Like he's gonna do this one last time, but prove to everybody like he's going out on his good terms. Like if he didn't want to, he could still do it. You know, in a sense.
I generally think
56.
And he wrestles.
Yes.
He wrestles like
56,
Randy
yes.
Orton.
Oh, that's not a good comparison. have some
current
respect for
day
Jeff-
Randy Orton.
have some respect for Jeff Jarrett. He moves a little better than Randy at the moment. But in Randy's defense, he literally has like neck back surgery. You know what I mean?
Spine
So-
fusions. Yeah.
spine fusion.
Right,
My man's
right.
is better- That's why he got jacked. He can't be athletic. My man just Diesel. Listen, Jeff Jarrett is 57 years old. You know
You
what I
love him.
mean?
Yeah.
He can still move, but keep gold away from this man, please. Ooh, give me Jeff Jarrett versus Takeshka, all in.
He wants the world title. He said, "I don't want any of these other titles."
Listen, he better.
Chano, but what
Yeah,
if it
love it.
was? What if it was? Okay, we do all this. He gets his title shot, but the only way he gets his title shot is title for career, and Jeff Jarrett does lose. Are you okay with that story?
No. At all
Well, okay.
in.
Well, listen to this. What if he does win? Let's say he wins it all in. Let's say that he is the guy. He wins it all in, right? Chano, you're forgetting something, bro. If he wins it all
Take out
in,
the contract.
your other dad has the contract, bro. Your
No, my
stepdad.
dad. No, you know my
Your
real dad.
dad. Your real dad.
The one that raised him.
Your real dad has the
dad.
contract, you know. So Jeff Jarrett could beat
I'm not
John
gonna hold you.
Moxley and say I'm an AEW World Champion and then instantly lose it.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's low key the only reason why I watched the main event of World's End the other day
Oh, to see if he would cash in.
to see if he was cashing.
He's too busy with Hook.
Hook was a cross. I'm like, bro, why do you care about Hook's bum ass, bro?
Bro, that's my thing too. Bro, you already beat this kid. Like, what is going on? Like,
Why is he? First off, why is he stalking you,
Because they
First
got
off-
unfinished business, bro.
bro? No.
Like,
First
bro,
off,
you retired the FTW championship. Like, leave my guy Christian alone.
First off, fuck that. Hook doesn't give two fucks about AEW because he sees all this shit happening and it can end immediately if Christian cashes in. You know what I mean?
True.
Bro, this could
You know
end
what?
immediately. And my man's is like,
Hook.
I don't want priests. I want problems.
Chano's on it. Hook is the real villain.
He's a real villain.
He's the
son.
real villain.
My man don't even talk. I miss when he wore a hoodie with a backpack,
Eating his bag of chips.
eating his bag of chips, and fucking Danhausen was just harassing him.
True.
I miss
That
that
it-
Hook. Now my man talk too much, and he didn't even talk.
With that being said, man, fellas, what do you let's do some end of year awards. Oh, well, let's see. My guy King Me said it would make sense for JJ to win the Owen Cup. Last year, I thought he should have won. Maybe they'll give it to him this year. Do you guys think it's enough for him to win the Owen Cup? I do think that'd be cool if he did that.
The Owen Cup guarantees you a title shot, so actually, I'm fine with that.
That actually would be fun, yeah. That guarantees you
Yo.
a title shot, and that'd be a better way for him to get his title shot than to be trying to climb the ranks in the men's division.
Yo, Tino, stop trying to be political and answer these questions properly. You better start typing how you talk in real life. I heard King Me. I was like, who is this? Yo, Tino, text properly. Nah, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. Tino's a real sicko, so Tino would buy front row seats to that Jeff Jarrett Ric Flair match if it needed to.
Because
Yeah, but he's not hard cam side like I am. I'm way behind.
Taina knows ball, though. You know what I mean? Taina knows ball. He knows when he sees Jeff Jarrett versus John Moxley for the world title, he knows that's a 5-star Dave Meltzer match right there, bro.
No, bro. It's like you read his mind because that's exactly the bullshit he would tell me. I swear to God.
Because that's the bullshit Dave Meltzer's telling him.
Bro, it's bullshit. It's nonsense. My man's popped for fucking Nigel McGuinness at fucking
Bro.
Grand Slam.
Why wouldn't you pop for Nigel McGuinness? He's
Yeah,
a legend.
Nigel-
He
Yes.
doesn't know Ring of Honor history. My man's just brand new to the story.
That's why they had video packages to catch you up.
Trying to go curse me out. He's like, damn, bro, why you blowing me up right now?
The first time he's ever been in the chat, you come in for his whole neck.
It's the last time he watches a vignette and gets invested into the story.
Yeah, facts.
Nah, bro, it was bad funny. He was like, yeah, bro, the story's real nice. I'm like, the story? What are you talking about? The Nigel McGuinness, Daniel Bryan? He's like, yeah. I was like, bro, you didn't see this. It started like in 03. Fucking Ring of Honor. What's wrong with you?
He's like, nigga, I mean, you didn't even know what fucking Ring of Honor was, bro.
No. My favorite thing is doing opinionated when he's talking about who has the best entrance. And my man said Ultimate Warrior. I'm like, bro, you never even seen Ultimate Warrior live.
He definitely lost after that. It's so bad. Got sabotaged. Ultimate Warrior does have a good entrance.
His entrance was cool though because it was hyped, it was quick, it got you hyped up, and it got you ready for the match.
Man.
Oh man! With that being said, fellas, let's go ahead and hand out some 4 Sides of the Ring awards. Let's start with tag team of the year. Who do you got for tag team of the year, China?
Fraxium.
Ooh, okay. They did have a great year. Nitram.
Fraxium.
Fraxium. I gotta give mine. I gotta. They did have a great year. I gotta give it to the EVPs. I think they had a better year.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
I gotta give it to the EVPs. They were running a business. They were holding titles down. You know, they're just holding down their shoe company, holding down a promotion. They were doing it all.
You don't even like their shoes.
I don't. They're ugly as fuck. They're ugly as fuck. But hey, they're holding it down.
Marcus saw a guy wearing them at Wrestle Kid. He was like, bro, someone told him to take those off. I was like, damn, leave him alone, bro.
That's how big of a mark he is. He was like, the Jacksons, they told me these are fire. I'm aware of that.
Nah, bro, I was so disgusted when we went to Forbidden Door and I seen how many pairs there were.
Just like, it's so disgusting.
I went to Champs to try to get my brother the Penta shoes because you know Penta and Ray have shoes, right? So I went over there. Yeah, they got sneakers out of the deal too. Nice. Now they're so I go to Champs.
Who is giving these wrestlers creative designs over these sneakers? First of all,
did he? Well, I think what Asics was with the Young Bucks, and I think
Dior.
DDR. Yeah, it's an Italian brand. They did the deal with the Pentas, but I was trying to get my brother Penta shoes. Right, and I go to Champs and say, "Hey, look, I'm looking for these wrestler sneakers." He was like, "Oh yeah, we're all sold out on the Young Bucks." He's like, "But the other 2 guys, we had to take off our shelves and send back because they got fired." I said, "Well, no, they didn't get fired." I said, "One was released, and the other one is being held hostage." So it's just there's just a difference.
Told Marcus like, "Bro, I just work here. Chill out."
No, the guy was like, "Well, he's like, well, do you think they'll go up in price?" And it was funny because my brother texted me that same exact text message too. He was like, "Do you think they'll go up in price?" And I'm like, "No, because they're ugly sneakers." So I was just like, my brother just likes the wrestler. I was just gonna try to get him the shoes because that's one of his favorite wrestlers.
I'm not gonna hold you. If you're a sneaker exec and listening to this, stop giving creative design to fucking wrestlers. They can barely design gear. You think they're gonna design a good sneaker for people to wear?
Chano, you told me you wasn't gonna pre-order the Jordan Roman Reigns, the Bloodline shoes.
First and foremost, probably not. I would have to
see that. That's different though because that's a Jordan. You know what I mean? And it already has its look. You can't
Marcus had it pre-ordered. Marcus had it. He was like, I had it in the shopping cart.
Bro, I was looking for it, bro. Those things were fire, bro.
You can't mess up the Jordan silhouette.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can't mess up the Jordan silhouette. Right. But
don't give the Jacksons a fucking full creative design over a fucking shoe. And the niggas have the audacity to pump it up. Niggas pump it up.
It's Reebok. It's Reebok. That's what it is. It's not Ace. It's Reebok. Yeah, it's pump. Yeah,
they pump it every time they pump it up. I throw up a little bit in my mouth every single time.
But bro, it's like, come on, the Rainbow Zebra print.
No,
Cena used
bro.
to wear pumps.
Oh, Cena, yeah, Cena used to wear pumps.
Cena used to wear pumps, and they were still. You know what? They were white, mostly white. They were one color. The Young Buck shoes is multicolored and ugly. They're so gross.
It is. It's just. It's an ugly sneaker.
Martin, what would you do? You're going on a date, right? Woman of your dreams. You're like a feet. She's wearing them shoes.
Well, clearly she's wearing those shoes. She's the woman of my dreams, and we're AEW fans. So what do you mean? I'm wearing this shirt on our first date.
You're asking the wrong questions, Chano.
Apparently.
Why didn't she get me a pair? If she's the one of my dreams, we'd have matching kicks.
That's crazy. Martin, I swear to God, if I ever come to North Carolina, the first thing I see is when I walk into your crib is a pair of the fucking Young Bucks. The shoes are going missing immediately. You don't have to ask me. Yes, it was me.
We're not even the same size, Chano. You don't got to steal them. I'll get you your own.
No. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Keep those heathens away from me.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. Fraxium, the Young Bucks Tag Team of the Year. How about Women of the Year? Who we got?
Tony Storm. No one had a better year.
Chris Statlander. Tony Storm missed time. Chris didn't miss no time, and she killed.
Chris
everything.
Statlander. Oh, look, we're all a little all over the place. I love Tony Storm. I thought she had a great year. Chris also had a great year, but I truly feel like nobody had a better year than Miss Queen Nia Jax.
Yeah, she had a good year.
Yeah,
I
after
guess.
a war game, she
Yeah.
looked awful. I don't know. She looked like old Nia Jax.
Listen.
It looked like Nia Jax.
Yeah. I'm not going with you. It's still Chris Statlander.
I ain't gonna lie. Realistically, my answer was gonna be Athena, but no, I don't
She's been
wanna-
killing it too. She's been killing it too.
She's had, she's, dude,
Nah,
she,
she's killing it. Nah,
yeah, her
she-
reign is like over 300 some days now. It's like crazy.
Nah, she's filthy. Not so
Yeah. She's been
it's like
killing
400, 400 or 500.
But I've only seen 3 matches from her this year, which is why she's not my answer. I know she's killing it. But
Tyner doesn't want to share this with the chat. He texted me. He said his woman of the year is Anna J for obvious reasons. I'm blowing him up because he said he's not going to write it in the chat, but I'll say it here for him.
why he's scared to speak up. We need these analytics. Put your comments in the chat.
I'm never coming back to live
Man.
ever again.
Men's Wrestler of the Year. Who y'all got?
Swerve.
It's so hard not to put Will Ospreay in the spot.
Yeah.
Look at his match. If you look at his match catalog for the year, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
My man's did not miss a singles match. I don't.
So is he the Wrestler of the Year for you?
I don't. He has to be. Is there really anybody else?
I don't know.
This award should be called.
Swerve,
Who's the
Swerve
best
had a really
wrestler?
great. Swerve had a
He did.
really great year.
He did. So did Hangman. But there was some matches that were like, man, on Dynamite. You know what I mean?
But you also know who
Had a-
you also know who also had a great year too.
Adam Cole.
The Savior. The Savior.
I would never give Cody Rhodes this award.
We'll never give Cody Rhodes flowers.
No, I'm not giving him
China
flowers. I'm not
China said the only flowers he's getting is the ones on his deathbed.
Jesus Christ. I did not say that. That's wicked.
He said that's wicked.
I do not wish death on that man or his family.
Nah, never. He's the
Nah, but
Savior.
it has to be Will Ospreay. This award should be called "Who's the Best Wrestler of the Year?" That's not named Will Ospreay. I think that's a more fair name. You know what I mean?
I kind of agree with you.
Taina says Drew McIntyre.
That's a good
Drew had
shout.
good year.
Drew had a great year.
Drew had a good year.
Drew had a great year. You can't sleep. You can't. Oh no.
Jay
Yeah.
had a great year.
I just think
Jay?
everything Swerve did this year was great.
Nah, Jay
Yeah.
had a great second half. Swerve had a phenomenal year from beginning until All Out, but then he missed like 2 months.
He got
thinking about,
injected with who knows what.
This guy
chlamydia?
wants Mr. No Days Off over here. Like
That's what
they
it
got
means.
families, bro.
Nah, Swerve had a great year. If I had to say anybody but Will, it would be Swerve. But if I'm legally allowed to say Will, I gotta give it to Will Ospreay. My man is just
Jay Uso had a good year.
he had a good second half of the year.
Yeah.
What 3/4 of the year.
He
After
started
one,
his year
Summer
with
Show.
one of the worst matches. No, Jey Uso. Matter of fact, Jey Uso is literally the worst match of the year. So no, he's not getting an award
Nah,
because
there's
him and
way-
Jimmy's worst match of the year.
That's not the worst match. There's worse. There's worse matches.
From
There's
everything it
worse
was supposed to
matches.
be, that's the worst match of the year for me.
That's not really his fault. It's not his fault. Jimmy can't hold a single
Sick,
match.
sick of these excuses.
Yeah, don't talk about Jimmy like that, bro. That wasn't Jimmy's fault. That motherfucker Jay just can't wrestle, bro.
Main event my ass.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Main event nothing, bro.
Nah, Jay had a great year. Jay Uso did have a great year.
To be honest, Braun Breaker had a great year.
Phenomenal year.
Braun had a great year. Yeah, Braun had a great year.
Carmelo Hayes, great year.
Carmelo's great year. Trick has had a great year. But if we're talking about the wrestler of the year,
it's Will Ospreay.
It's Swerve Strickland.
yeah, I mean, Daniel Bryan had a great year too.
I don't give a fuck about Daniel Bryan. He's retired.
Sting had a great year.
My man's wrestled for 4 months.
Did he wrestle? Yeah, he retired in March, right?
Yeah,
We was
my man's
there.
wrestled 3 times. My man's won the straps and wrestled again for his retirement, and that was it.
You know, I think I gotta go Swerve Strickland. I think Swerve Strickland had that.
Swerve had a great year, but
Okada had a good year too. I'm not gonna lie.
Okada did have a good year.
He had an okay year.
No, bro, he left New Japan Pro Wrestling on top, bro. Like he left as a
Yeah.
god.
Yes. And then he fucking smoked his way into peasantry until he wrestled another New Japan guy. You realize my man didn't have another good match until he wrestled the New Japan guy? My man's put up an all-time stinker with Ricochet to throw up an absolute match of the year candidate with fucking Will Ospreay.
That match was supposed to be purposely designed like that, though.
I don't.
And it had
care.
spot of the night when he ran all 4 ropes just to smack him in the back.
All
of the
right,
head.
let's go. Show of the year. Who you guys giving it to?
Revolution.
what?
I was there live. I loved it.
Oh, that's how we're booking shit now. All right, I'm gonna say Full Gear because I was there. I loved it.
I mean, if you didn't love it, Chano, that's on you. I loved the
Nah,
show.
No,
I saw Darby crack open his back on glass.
I would have listened.
That's true. Revolution was an awesome show.
I would have said WrestleMania night 2, but that's the night Roman lost his strap and I cried the way home. While BP was fucking playing Kendrick in the car the whole entire way, so I cried even harder. Because J. Cole conceded. Arguably top 5 worst nights of my life. I promise you, it probably is.
Okay.
All the little kids laughing at me.
Promotion of the year.
NXT. NXT had a great year.
I give it an AEW.
I gotta give it to AEW too. I feel like they had a great year. They had a good comeback year, and they needed it. So.
Oh, also I said Full Gear because Big Justice hit that fucking spear on QT Marshall. Bro, that's the moment, bro. I lost my mind. Tino, can you come mention in the chat how I lost my mind and I absolutely popped when Big Justice fucking hit QT Marshall with that spear? You got. I don't think you guys understand, bro. I was standing up screaming at the top of my lungs the moment he hit that little thing with the spear. He was holding on to the rope and he hit him, bro. I lost it, bro. Lost my mind.
Who's Booker of the year?
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels.
Oh my, I gotta give it to Shawn Michaels. Yeah, he been killing it. I give it to him.
I always say Shawn Michaels because it's so easy for NXT to be a bad show. You know what I mean?
Who's GM of the year?
Santino Marella.
Is he the GM of TNA?
Yeah.
That's what I'm picking. Because Adam Pearce and fucking Nick Aldis are liabilities out here.
It was between him and Ava.
What about old boy from AEW?
Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels.
Adam Pearce from Wish.
He is Adam Wish, 1,000%.
Not in the ring.
Hey, he's not in the ring. He's a way better wrestler than Adam Pearce.
Yeah, yes, we were talking about the glory days from 06 in TNA. Love it. Talk about something from 19 years ago. Jesus Christ. When it was that ladder match, Christopher Daniels was that guy.
All right, who you give a commentary of the year?
It's you know what?
It's
I'm
Booker T.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I told Brandon this last night. I really miss Taz on commentary, so I'm going to Taz. I'm glad he's back.
Always love Taz. It's hard to Google.
Dinah said Booker and Vic.
He said who?
Booker and Vic NXT. He said NXT. The commentators from NXT.
Bro, this man won't acknowledge my Big Justice pop. That's crazy.
No, he said I can confirm.
All right. I'll do Taz. Can I do a mix of Taz and a new guy from Raw? Whatever.
Joe Tessitore was doing great. I just feel like it's too soon.
Joe's doing great.
Is he going to SmackDown?
He is.
Okay.
He is. Yeah, he is. Which he's gonna do great on SmackDown with Corey Graves.
With whatever the scraps is left over, yeah, he'll do great over
Honestly,
there.
I'm not gonna hold you. This low key a hot take. I'm low key tired of Michael Cole.
What?
Nah, I'm just over it. I want something else. With Joe, I was excited.
Me booking my flight to go fight him. Catch me outside.
I've always liked what's his name? The dude that came over from boxing.
Joe Tessitore?
No, the other dude. The one that JBL bullied out of the business.
Not Mark.
Ruffalo. No. Ruffalo's the actor. Ranello, whatever his last name is.
Nigga, the Hulk was on commentary?
Hulk smash! No, but Mauro was. I thought he was always good, and JBL just didn't like him, so they ran him off.
Bro, because JBL was a beast on commentary. He couldn't hold his own. Okay, I don't care what no one says. JBL was a beast.
With that being said, let's go ahead and get into our main event question of the night.
Oh, we're not doing match of the year?
Oh, okay. Let's do match of the year. Go ahead. Let's do match of the year.
Daniel Bryan versus Will Ospreay was match of the year.
Y'all go laugh at me.
Oh my God, it's the
Big
big
AJ
jump.
versus QT Marshall. Bro, if you guys think I'm playing, bro, I lost my absolute mind. There were big
1.5
jumps.
star from Dave Meltzer.
Bro, it was bullshit. Bro, it was bullshit. Bro, I can confirm, New York was electric. The whole stadium lost its fucking mind. We all collectively just blew our load at that moment. There was nothing higher after that. Like
I gotta go.
I don't care what. I don't care what Dave Meltzer says. That was a 5-star match. God damn it!
I gotta go. Will Ospreay at Konosuke Takeshita Revolution match of the year.
If I have to give a serious answer, that was my serious answer. But if I have to give a second one to qualify, it'd be Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher at Full Gear.
That was a good match.
That was just a magical match.
That was a magical match.
Will Ospreay versus blank.
He's the wrestler of the year, bro. Like. My man's just a demon child, bro. Even Will versus Swerve at Forbidden Door was amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Will Ospreay scared of the grind, Chano. He's scared of the grind.
But to be fair, he wrestles once a week. I don't know what you want.
You know, he would have never made it on NXT with names like Trick Williams and Cedric Alexander. How is he gonna survive?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Will would have gave Trick his first 5-star match, and you would have not known to do it yourself. He would have been.
No, my brother. He still would have been like, Trick Williams still sucks. I don't care who he's in the ring with.
Bro, it would have been the match. It would have been match of the decade.
He'd have been like, you take Will Ospreay out of that match. The match would have been bad. Tell me I'm lying.
You get half a star.
I really wish I had a time machine. And I can mix a match. I would put Will Ospreay versus Batista, and just watch Martin just pop. Just watch him lose his absolute fucking mind.
Could be going wild, bro.
I'll tell you what though. I feel like Will Ospreay and Batista would have a better match than Will Ospreay and The Miz.
No.
I don't know about that.
The Miz would make Will do like. That match is 6 stars. 6 stars.
That's where you're wrong. Will's already a god. You know what I mean? There's nothing the Miz can do.
He would have been out there like, really? You're just gonna call me bro? Really? And I know it's 6 stars.
I mean, he's blinded.
He's blinded. Let's move on to our main event question.
It looks like all the talking has been done. It's time for the main event.
Main event question, fellas, is what would you like to see from wrestling to complete a full calendar year? As you know, we have WrestleMania coming up that ends the calendar year for WWE, and All In ends the calendar year for AEW. What would you like to see from either company before we get to the end of that calendar year?
Christian Cage as AEW World Champion. I need it.
Okay.
I need it like yesterday. Roman Reigns with gold. Cody Rhodes losing gold. Okada losing gold. Because he's not doing that Continental Championship no justice at all. He shouldn't have even won the tournament, but I understand it. Daniel Garcia losing gold. I'm over it. Takeshita, keep it gold.
Forever.
Tony Storm getting gold again. Mercedes losing gold. Dom Mysterio becoming world champion.
Mm-hmm. That's the one right there.
That's the only one I don't really care about.
That's the only one.
You can take away everything I just said and give Dom some gold. I'm sold.
Neighbor, what would you like to see?
I would like surprises to be surprises again, to be honest. And I think we'll get that at the Rumble. I like
stay off Twitter.
It's just The Big E, for example. I know he's coming back. I don't want to win. You know what I mean? Like, if he's in the Rumble, I don't want to find out 2 days before the Rumble that he's in the Rumble. It's gonna make me sad. Keep surprises in wrestling, and then I don't know, man. I'm just tired of people hating on the Miz. He's a goat. I hope he wins the Intercontinental Championship one more time to tie Chris Jericho. I hope he also, and I'm saying this now, is John Cena's last match. There's no one else who deserves to put John Cena into retirement than the Miz. I'll stand 10 toes down on it.
That's absolutely disgusting.
I hope the Wyatts get serious again. I hope Chad Gable gets serious again.
He is serious. How much more serious you want him?
God, he barely beat Otis. Oh, don't tell me that. He couldn't even beat Otis clean. He couldn't beat him clean. He couldn't beat him clean.
First off, he's a heel. 2, Otis is a big boy. You better have some respect for that big boy.
Nah, I'm sick of
Facts.
Karrion Kross follows me on Twitter, so I hope he has a blessed year as well. That's my guy.
This is Karrion Kross's asshole.
3 times a week.
3 times a week.
I got more lipstick on there than Scarlett does.
Jesus Christ.
When is I'm always gonna be jealous of Tiff. I hope she cashes in, and then I'm jealous because obviously Ludwig. Hope Ludwig has a good year. I hope the mid-card division stands on its own.
It won't.
I don't know, bro. With Braun leading it, I hope it just stands on its own.
I feel he's gonna go to SmackDown.
I don't watch SmackDown.
Well, once Roman Reigns go to Raw, I have no reason to watch SmackDown.
As far as AEW, I just hope people stop caring about their damn ratings and enjoy the freaking product that they're putting out because it's freaking amazing. Oh, and the women's division. God, everyone but Shawn Michaels, everyone but NXT, TNA at this point too. Look at better. Do better with the woman. Jesus, just do better.
Be better.
Be better. Tina says, we'd like to see Cody losing to Cena. We'd like to see a heel Cody, and we'd like to see Cena getting the record for most titles. He also said, I agree with Nitram. I would like to see The Miz tie Jericho, and would also like to see a big push for the Wyatts.
That guy gets it.
I would
he
like
also
to
agrees
see
that The Miz should retire John Cena. He just didn't say it.
That's cut off worthy.
I would like to see better tag team wrestling from all promotions.
Yeah.
True. Better tag team storylines.
Better tag team storylines from all promotions. That'd be great. I like the fact that they're involving GMs more. I think that's cool. So I'd like to see a little bit more of that. If we can get 2 GMs to wrestle down the line for nostalgia purposes that Chano says he doesn't care for because it happened 25 years ago. But but if we can get Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce in the ring, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Let's a little bit of NBA news. Jimmy Butler has indicated to Miami Heat that he indeed wants out of Miami.
Yeah.
So Shams is not a liar, regardless of what Jimmy Butler's agent be saying.
Jimmy Butler is.
I would like more personal storylines to be told. I want wrestling to get kind of on the darker side of things. So maybe we could.
But you don't.
It is hard. It is hard.
You don't want the hurt business hurting people.
No, I mean I'm cool with that. I'm talking like I would like for WWE to attend to more to the adult fan base than the kid fan base.
It's kind of hard, you know what I mean?
I know.
That goddamn crowd.
I know. I'm just saying. I would like to, make a transition.
Marcus wants to do like TNA, that one promo where they got.
No, I'm not saying Wheeler Yuta has to sign over to WWE and die 20 times, but you can find a Wheeler Yuta to kill 20 times,
Daddy, why was the Miz lit on fire for 25 minutes before they put him out? We just got a good old personal grudge story match. Bro, you think that unsanctioned match with a flu, bro? Like, we still don't know what fucking Hangman Styles swerved with, and he still hasn't acknowledged it.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I don't think they want to acknowledge
10 years from now, he's gonna be like, they're gonna have a match, and he's just gonna say some crazy code word, and Swerve's gonna turn into a robot. He's gonna be like, I injected you with nanobots 10 years ago.
Nah, you know what's the craziest part about this fucking Swerve Hangman beef is that we're gonna get this 6 years from now, right? We're gonna get this whole tie 6 years from now, and I'm gonna be one of those old heads like, "Oh, you guys don't remember how this first started." Like,
Hey, Mike's gonna call him up. He's gonna be like, "What's in the needle, Hangman?"
Send the needle.
Oh, fellas, with that all being said, man, y'all go ahead and get your plugs.
So my name is Sean Hayes. You can find me in the Turtle Club doing turtly things. Or if you don't want to find me in the Turtle Club, you can just follow me on Twitter at CHANGKO_ or on the Twitter page for SIDESOTR. Listen, guys, I promise I will be more active. I'm holding a giveaway soon. Marcus says he has an idea. So let's see what he says. I think it's gonna be whoever can go to the strip club and eat the most seafood there with picture evidence gets it.
And of course,
Whoever could get a picture of Ruby Soho's babies first and send it to Sean O'Hayes
No, don't do
wins
that.
the first prize.
No, leave that woman alone with her family. Just give him the family. Leave her alone.
And of course, I'm the one that makes us say, "Oh damn, I'm Nit Ram." And you can find me at NitRam_4SOTR. That's NITRAM_4SOTR. And this is the GOAT, and I collect masks.
Oh man, I'm Mark Hernandez. You can follow me at the Founder MH, but most importantly, follow us on all of our social media platforms. 4 Sides of the Ring Podcast, 4 Sides OTR. You can follow us here on YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe, share us with all your wrestling friends. But most of all, Happy New Year, everybody. We hope you had an amazing holiday with your family and friends, and we hope 2025 is nothing but a blessed year for you, because we hope it is one for us. As we get up out of here, always remember, if you're not enjoying wrestling, it's because you're not watching it right. We'll catch you guys next week.